Morning, farmers. Welcome back to Gnadenthal. Now, to be fair, I'm not sure what's going on with the old lavender, because I'm pretty sure that hasn't changed colour. That was like that colour last month. Is this not a crop that's going to be a couple of harvests a year? I think it might be one and done, to be fair, but alright. It is what it is. We'll keep an eye on that. I mean, if it doesn't carry on growing, I might have to end up ploughing it out, put something else in there. Because at the minute, that field's going to waste. Well, potentially. We'll see what happens. So, today is the day we're going to be putting our corn in the ground, because I've got a little bit of a project that I want to get on the go. So I'm going to put them corn into the old big field and the... Well, is it a small field? I'm not quite sure. The other field. Then we get cracking with that. Although, to be fair, they're not producing milk. Why is there no milk pallet here? Hold on, what we got there? No water. Oh, great. Dear, oh dear. Right, so that's the first job in hand then. I need to put some water into there. Where's my tractor? Actually, what about food? I've got no food either. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, so let's get well-made bales I've already got. So that's all right. So we're not short on that. We're good to go. So we'll... where's it taking that point? There we are. So we're going to get... do you know what? No, I want that. I don't want all them. Oh, no. We'll get 4 out. There you are. 4 baby bales. We can chuck that straight in. And then that's one thing that they're sorted on. There you are. You a little bit hungry? Got a bit of grass in there now. Fair enough. All right. No worries. Right. So I need to get the old water into here as well. Then I'm going to get cracking with the old... seeding situation. Now, I'm not quite sure how much seed I've got, if I've got any, which is going to be a bit of an issue. Although, to be fair, have I got seed or have I got a plant? I switched it out for a planter, didn't I? Or did I switch it back for a seeder? Hold on, let's have a look. Let's have a look at my old stuff. What have I got? So that's it. No, not that one, not that one. Come on, keep going. Where's me planting shenanigans? What did I end up with? Oh, no. No, it is a... I do need a planter. Do you know what? I reckon I might just rent one. Let's have a look. What have we got in the old planting shenanigans? Because I don't want to be buying one if I don't have to. So I've got a 12 metre? So what have we got there? So what's that? That's 18. That's a bit much. A 12 metre there. That'll do. That'll do corn. I was saying that. 208 grand. That's only, what's that, 9 metre? Do I do 9 metre? Do I do 12 metre? Well, that one is going to be 10 grand to buy. Well, to rent anyway. And then this one is only going to be 4.5. Well, do you know what? Yes, I'm going to rent that one. I can take my seed box up. We can get it both filled up with seed, and we're laughing. So food full now. Oh, there we are. Right, let's get these bales in there, get a bit of water in, and we'll get some seeding done. I'm going to be putting some corn in the fields. So, the corn is in. Oh, excellent. Now, I must say, I'm running a bit low on juice, my old tractor. Is there any in this facility here? Let's have a little look. Can we fill it up? Do you want to load into your vehicle? Yes. There we go. So we're filling it up. Oh, that's alright. Don't know if we're getting caught short in the field. So our fields are done. Our corn's done, which is awesome. And the only other thing, potentially, here's a potentially, is field number 35, to be fair, and our lavender fields have got another level of fertilizer that could be done. I'm not sure on the old lavender ones, to be fair, because they not sure what's going on. They seem to have not grown at all for a while. But alright, fair enough. It is what it is. Now, let's have a little look. Any jobs going? Any decent paying jobs? We've got ploughing, 20 grand. Oh, that could be a thing. What have we got there? Stone picking, 22 grand. Do you know what? I reckon we'll go with that ploughing one. That seems like a bit of a bargain. We'll get that done. Get that knocked out pretty quick. So, field 131. Looks like on the map, right down the bottom, jobs are good. Oh, 20 odd grand for a bit of ploughing. Can't say fairer than that. Right, let's get cracking with that job then. So that's that job done, and to be fair, I said before, I mean, we've done a few of these jobs recently. 20 grand for ploughing is alright indeed. I mean, I got a giant plough on the go, doesn't take that long, fair enough. Easy 20 grand, easy. Oh, every day of the week. Right, let's drop that off. So we're going to go and collect on that job. Yes, thank you very much. Job done. Oh, fair enough. Now, obviously, this is causing me a problem. I don't know what's going on with this at all. It says it's growing, but yield bonus 60%. I mean, potentially we could put another layer of fertiliser over the top. I'm not sure I want to go and waste it, just in case I may need to plough the field out. We're gonna have to take a minute on this one, I reckon, because if this doesn't work, if this doesn't grow again, we've just left it. I mean, we've wasted like a year's worth of growthage on the go. But all right, we'll see what happens. I mean, we'll go to the map, right? We'll have a little look. It's saying, I mean, I suppose it's a darker green than that one. I mean, we've only just planted that field. Let's face it. We'll see. We'll see what happens in, well, a month, 2 months. Who knows what's going to be going on. But at least we've got our corn in the ground.